Well, so what are you, any books that you're reading or studies that you're doing that, I mean, at this time, or maybe for somebody getting started in network marketing or along their journey, what are some of the books or programs that have made a difference for you?
Yeah, there's I'm one of those that I do lots of audiobooks, and then when I find something that, you know, something that really clicks with me, so I'll listen to an audiobook, and then if I find a book that I'm like, okay, wow, I'd love to implement this into my business. How does this pertain to my business? Then I order the book, and I find that there's any study courses on that. And so, I go all in on that. So there's been a few. One was by General McChrystal, Team of Teams, and that was one back in 2018. Was really when I kind of moved to another phase, I think, in my life, which was leadership. Really wanting to build a team, and so that book. There's two books. One is Team of Teams, and it kind of teaches. It's related to the special forces of how when he was leading all the special forces, you take like Delta Force, you take the Army Rangers, you take the Navy SEALs, you take all of those people. They all have these different cultures, but they all on one team, the U.S. military. But it was in that book of how he built this team of teams. And that was one thing I wanted to do in my business, like was okay, all of my different organizations. So there's Team of Teams, and it kind of teaches that philosophy. But then One Mission is the follow up book to that that really teaches how you actually build a team of teams. So those were powerful for me. And then one really, probably the last year and a half, 2 years, I've really been working hard and diving into um, Dan Sullivan books and
Mm,
10X is easier than 2X,
mhm,
Who Not How, and The Gap in the Game. Those
mhm.
three books, I bet in the last 2 years, I've probably been through each one of them 5 or 6 times through the audio books. I did order the workbooks. So yeah, those are things that have really made an impact in me that I'm working on here lately. It's, because I want to go 10X again. We've been 10X.
Mhm.
I want to grow my business 10X, but the philosophies that he teaches in The Gap and the Gain is just so powerful, I think, for people in our business, because sometimes we look at, okay, I'm not where I want to be, but we've got to take a step back and look at actually how far we've come to get here.
Mhm.
So those are, ones those three is really what I'm
And I need to read those again because those are three such mind blowing books. I mean, Who Not How is like, well, Who Not How is mind blowing. 10x is easier than 2x is mind blowing, and they're all mind blowing. I need to go back. I need to do another run through.
Yeah, yeah. Those are powerful, and I think they relate so much to to any business, to just life in general. Yeah, those have been powerful for me. So I'm still I haven't, and that's kind of how I am. I mean, I'm reading other books and listening, but yeah, I really, when I find something like that, I dive in. Yeah, I think I've some quote somewhere about it's not how many books you read, but how many become really a part of you. So those
Mhm.
are kind of some philosophies, some things that, you know, and especially like the who, not how is important, because for me, I'm always, and it gets back into that maybe from golf, from BMX to individual sports is, I tend to sometimes be a control freak and thinking I need to do everything myself. So learning how, okay, who can be other people that can do something better than me,
Mhm.
that can help me. So yeah, those are good ones.
Yeah, that's hard, isn't it?
Yes. For